that we handle all our problems by imprisoning whatever that problem is, or isolating it into an institutional setting. We are trying to bring in harsher laws for the youth offenders, the young offenders. We've got institutions already full of these young offenders. We've got a whole lot of these institutions, and we're thinking of building more, because what we want to impose as a harsher penalty for the crime has created more of the problem, because we every day now are getting harsher and harsher crimes, and we have only one way of dealing with it, because we have no paid servicing in helping the mindset that's the reason for the doing of it. We have no sympathy either. We no longer want to hear what we were listening to in the 80s about how everybody was abused, you know? That's our excuse. So, we're going to be living in a society by the year 2000 just full of institutions and prisons to deal with these people. You know, it's like, these people, these are us, these are all... I don't even know for sure what I want to say, but I do see it as a lock-up society that we're in, and I am somewhat worried, because we're not dealing with the problem. We aren't.
What would be a correct,
locking it up.
What would be a correct way to deal with it?
Well, we went wrong so long ago. I think we start by always offering places for these people to stay and have help for them, and give them some inspiration, feed them, give them clothing, give them some self-esteem. Deal on the human level of the problem. That's how you would deal with a child, is you build his esteem to believe in himself. You have to start there. It's a child's step. From there, you're saying we are willing to serve your need. You know, we're not saying you're this, you're that, or you know, we're offering an aid to a problem. That doesn't mean to say that we can get into the head if you've got serious problems, or you're a pedophile, or you're diseased in other ways. It doesn't mean we can get into those areas, but we have to start dealing with those areas, because there are people with those diseases. We've now accepted alcoholism as a disease, but we don't accept all these other things. We have no mercy left in our society. We're now looking to lynch mobs who will now just go deball these pedophiles in public, or not allow them to live anywhere ever again. I have no mercy for them myself, but I know that it is a disease, and I know that we're not dealing with the problem. And locking this problem up doesn't serve us in any way. God, it's hard to deal with. I have probably so many wonderful ideas about the idea, but it just don't make sense in our time, you know, because there's too many people with no mercy. There's too many people that just, I'd kill them, you know, that attitude, you know, just kill them, you know. It's like, what caused that disease, and why is there so much of it? Why are there so many children being abused, or older people? It's not just young people being abused, and why are we just continually serving the problem with, well, let's build another institution? Within about 5 years from now, we'll have all military prisons. We won't even have these prisons we have. We'll have military prisons. It'll be a different system of things. But all these supposed rights we acquired, like even our Miranda rights, or any of these rights we acquired over the last 20 years and so, 30 years, it's almost irrelevant to us now when you see what's coming. When we got rid of capital punishment, it's now being, oh, let's bring it back. It soon will be. And then the next step will be public executions, and then the next step will be, you'll see them on Donahue. It's a frightening thing when we do not deal with any problem. Anybody who gets into a disease to that degree, where they're raping children or killing others or thinking those thoughts, has got a problem that we have to deal with.